So in the last episode, we made the brace and the holes in the legs ready to assemble the ends of the daybed together. And here I'm just using the 100mm broomstick as a spacer to make sure that the brace and the two legs are in the right position, ready to be screwed and glued together. And I'm using screws and glues because it's a very strong joint. Okay, now everything's in the right position. I'm going to secure it with this sash clamp, and that will mean that the three parts won't be able to move around in relation to each other. I can pick up the whole piece and move it around without any of the separate parts moving, and then I can transfer the position of the screw holes in the legs into the brace accurately. Yeah, you can see they're going quite accurately. Yep. And then repeating that with the other end and the other side. And making sure that we don't mix up the parts for the two ends, because now the holes will be specific to a particular leg. I'm using 100mm screws to join the leg and the brace together, and I'm just pre-drilling them until I can feel them emerging from the other side, and that helps to locate each of the screws correctly in the right place in the brace. Alright, and from there it's a matter of adding some glue to the end of the brace, locating the screw holes in the correct holes in the brace, like so, yeah, and then drilling them together. I'm working against that block in the middle of the table, which makes the whole job quite easy. A little final sand, making sure there are no sharp edges on both pieces. And then really that's the ends of the bed made, apart from a little bit of decoration. So here I'm screwing in 3 screws at equal spaces under the brace, and I've got these 100mm bits of broomstick which I've drilled holes in the center of, and then they very easily screw into the screws that I just placed there. I'm holding a screwdriver on the other side so that I can stop the screw from turning around, but they're very easy to attach. And really these are just decoration and I guess a bit of support for the armrests that we'll make out of silk yoke. Next job, fill in these big deep holes that we made, and these holes are quite deep, so it's sometimes hard to get filler all the way in there. And one strategy that I use is to make a little piping bag just out of the corner of an old plastic bag, and use that to squeeze filler right into the hole until it overflows, like so. Okay, and then use the scraper to smooth that out. And when that's dry, we'll sand it off. Next task is to add these long, thin sections to the rails on each side. And to do this, I'm going to use plenty of nails and glue, because this will support the weight of the slats and the mattress on top of it. So it needs to have a good, strong connection to the rails on the side. And so working my way down, just banging in plenty of nails. It will help the glue to set very firmly on both sides. And again, using a nail punch just to punch in those nail heads. and a little bit of filler to conceal the nails that we've put in place. And here we have all of the parts of the daybed that we're going to assemble. So we have 2 ends and 2 rails that are ready to go. And in the next episode, we'll be joining these 4 separate parts into a complete daybed. So as usual, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.